guys, welcome to another First Shots video. Today we're going to be shooting the Fostech Origin 12. So I'm pretty excited for this one. Honestly, I had seen this gun around in YouTube videos here and there before, but it wasn't until I used it in Call of Duty, honestly, that it really got on my radar. I thought it looked really awesome. It had some great features, but I never really seen one in person, and it looked pretty chunky, so I wasn't sure if I would actually like it. Recently, I got to hold one, decided it was worth giving a shot, seeing how it feels in person, so here we are. This is going to be the first shotgun on the channel. Now, if you're not familiar with the Origin 12, this is a 12-gauge semi-automatic magazine-fed shotgun that's built around an AK-style action, but with a bunch of unique features. So it's got full ambidextrous controls, left side charging handle, a massive nickel-plated bolt. This thing is a beast. It's actually really heavy, honestly. In this configuration that you see here, it's about 10 pounds, 5 ounces. So yeah, bit of a beast. The magazines are direct insert. They're not rock and lock like a traditional AK. It also has a couple of features that are designed to make it shoot fast in terms of not just cycling, but also keeping your sights on target. So you notice that the barrel is positioned below the buttstock, so it has an extremely low bore axis, which is designed to push the recoil into your shoulder instead of flipping straight up like a typical shotgun might. It also has a really cool infinitely adjustable gas system that we're going to be testing with various types of ammo today. According to the manual, the ideal ejection distance is about 5 to 8 feet away, so we're going to be using that to judge gas settings with the ammo that we have today, which we'll get to in a moment. Now, although this is my first time bringing the Origin to the range, I have put a handful of rounds through it just in testing. When I first got it, the bolt would sometimes get locked up and seemingly impossible to pull back, so I want to make sure the gun would function, so I did take a few shots and it functioned fine, so we'll see how it performs today. I think some of the time that was happening, I actually determined that the bolt cannot be pulled back in most cases when the safety is on, but there were a few times when the safety was not on and it was happening, so I'm definitely going to be monitoring that. So although this does have a really cool gas system, it's not expected that it's going to run all ammo types. Low-powered Birdshot in particular will not run, so we'll be testing some faster Birdshot today, but I'm expecting to have some hiccups or failures to eject with some of the rounds that I have that are a little bit on the edge, but I think the higher-powered stuff should run great. So I got a few boxes of ammo types that we're going to be testing today, just some stuff that I was able to get without spending a fortune, because obviously everything's really expensive right now. So we got some BioAmmo number 8 Birdshot going 13-12 feet per second, and then BioAmmo number 9 Birdshot also going 13-12 feet per second, but with a heavier shot load. Both of these are fiber shells instead of plastic shells, so that could be interesting. Then we've got this Winchester Super Target. It's a heavy target load, so it's right on the cusp of what the manual says the Origin will run. It's going 1,200 feet per second, so I'm not overly optimistic about that one. We'll see. We've got this Lambro Guard Buckshot. This is going 13-25 feet per second. It's double-aught buck. And then finally, we've got these Remington Slugger rifled slugs. These are 1-ounce lead slugs, and they're going about 1,560 feet per second, so those things are really hot. All right, lastly, this gun is bone stock minus the Hollow Sound 503 GU red dot that I put on there. And then one other exception, I did install this V6 muzzle brake. I think it looks a little ridiculous, honestly, but it's supposed to be very effective, so we'll be testing it out and see how it feels. And then lastly today, since this is a shotgun, we're going to try shooting a few things other than steel to make it a little bit more fun. All right, well, that's enough talking. Let's get this thing out there, see how it performs. All right, so we're starting with BioAmmo number 8 Birdshot. Hey. Ah. All right, guys, sorry about that. The camera died on me there while I was clearing it, but this last shot that I had there actually took a lot of effort to clear, and you can see there the shell got pretty ripped up. So I don't know if it doesn't like this brand of ammo or if it just doesn't like this load, so we're going to try some other ones. Honestly, I had shot this. This is the only ammo I've shot in it so far, and it has cycled okay, about 80% for me. I know it's right at the limit, so we'll see how some other ones do. All right, so this is the BioAmmo number 9 shot. See how this one does. See, it just doesn't want to let go of that round. All right, I'm gonna have to clear this off camera. All right, so it seems to be doing the same thing with the BioAmmo number 9s. It seems like the extractor is just shredding apart this brass. And again, it's weird because the number 8 stuff I did actually test prior to coming out to the range today, and I mean, this is really disappointing. I was really hoping that this would perform better. It'd be easy to say, well, it's a fiber shell instead of a plastic shell, so maybe that's the issue, but actually the manual recommends fiber shells as opposed to plastic shells because it's better on the chamber, so who knows. All right, so this is the Winchester heavy target load. It's only 1,200 feet per second, so not super optimistic, but we'll see how it goes. Yep. Oh, God. Guys, I don't know. I think something's wrong with the extractor on this guy. And there it goes. Looks like we're not cycling any birdshot today. That's pretty disappointing considering the way the gas is supposed to work, but I guess we just need more powerful stuff. All right, guys, we're going to try this double-aught buckshot here. I did adjust the gas system 1 full turn out because it is hotter ammo, so it should technically need that, but none of the lighter stuff has been cycling, so we'll see. Okay, failed to eject, so let's just go lowest setting here. Okay. All right, so that's cycling. The shots are only landing a couple feet away. And I mean, we're pretty much closed here. So, I mean, this is buckshot, guys. Like this is high brass. This should be not having issues, but we'll see. All right, guys, just because we're not getting the performance that we'd like to see doesn't mean we still can't have a little bit of fun. Got a few 2 liters down there. Let's see what happens. Locked open, not too bad. That wasn't too bad. All right, guys, we got a couple of high-powered Remington Slugger 1-ounce lead slugs. These are going 1,560 feet per second. When I was sighting it in, they weren't cycling at all, and I was starting at 4 turns out, 3 turns out, 2 turns out. It was close at 2. We'll see if they cycle at 1 turn out. They hit pretty hard, so. Guess they cycle at 1. All right, guys, I don't think this is necessarily going to make a difference, but I did remove the muzzle brake. We're going to try that number 9 shot again, the BioAmmo stuff. I'd only really tested it without the muzzle brake, so we'll see. I mean, it launched that. I mean, that ejected a good 15 feet away. Didn't chamber around. Well, who knows? Maybe the muzzle brake was messing things up. All right, guys, that number 9 BioAmmo actually ran pretty well without the muzzle brake. It was actually ejecting almost 10 feet, so maybe there's actually something to that. So we're going to see if we can hit these clay targets, see if it'll cycle without any failures. Not perfect. All right, we got some more of that number 9 BioAmmo Birdshot. Got the gas all the way closed. See how it goes. It's failing to feed now. Can you tell how much fun I'm having, guys? All right, we got another one stuck on the shell. So I'm gonna have to clear that off camera. You can see here, it's stuck on there. Doesn't want to go, doesn't want to let it go. All right, guys, I got it out, but I mean, you see what we're dealing with here. It's just shredding the brass on this. The way I'm having to get it out is I'm having to peel the extractor off of the brass with a screwdriver. So that's pretty frustrating. So we got a few left here. We'll see if it feels like cycling right now. I mean, guys, when this thing runs, it's a lot of fun. Getting it to run seems like kind of a pain. Guys, I apologize. My camera failed to record that last round, but you didn't miss much. I just had 2 more rounds of the number 9 BioAmmo. It failed to cycle. So now we're back to some number 8s without the muzzle brake. We'll see if that makes a difference. Thinking probably not, but we'll see. Oh, look at that. It ripped the shell right off the fiber there. All right. Well, those last 2 were fun. Guys, I don't know if you could see that really because it was on the ground, but the extractor ripped the brass right off the shell casing and yeah, shredded it apart. So I don't know if that's, you know, a testament to the ammo or a testament to the gun itself and maybe an overly aggressive extractor. I don't know. All right, we'll try some of that Lambro double-op buck without the muzzle brake. We'll see if it feels like cycling. All right, that was pretty good. All right, guys, sun's going down. Let's go out with a bang. Could have sworn I loaded 5, but I guess I only did 4. It's all right, that was fun. Guys, I should shoot soda more often. It smells really nice out here. I like it. All right, guys, I got 3 rounds of buckshot in here and then 2 rounds of that number 8. I think the buckshot will probably cycle. Number 8, probably not. Hey, how about that? Not bad. All right, we got 5 rounds of the number 8 BioAmmo. If it feels like cycling, we'll see how fast we can shoot it. Safety. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it came out. All right, well, let's see what happens. All right, well, not terrible. All right, 5 rounds, number 8 BioAmmo. So you eject. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm not really sure what I think about this one. I mean, honestly, when it works, it's a lot of fun to shoot, but the problem is it really struggled with a lot of the ammo that we tried today. I mean, you see these BioAmmo Birdshot rounds here, they got shredded by the extractor. So, I mean, maybe it just doesn't like the BioAmmo brand. You see the Lambro was not nearly as bad. The Buckshot, it did seem to like the Buckshot. It cycled that the majority of the time. And then it did seem to like the Remington Slugger rifled slugs once I got them to the right gas setting. For those BioAmmo shots, I had to use a screwdriver to peel them off of the extractor. It's just, honestly, it's pretty wild. I mean, as far as the shooting experience, when it does work, yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's pretty light recoiling for a shotgun. Ergonomically, as chunky as it looks, it's actually pretty comfortable. I really like this Troy vertical foregrip that I put on there. The pistol grip is nice. I like the safety. It's actually got a really nice trigger. It's really light, so I do like that. The minimalist stock has been one of my favorite stocks for a long time, so that's a win there. I do like that it folds to the side. Really nice there. The charging handle is nice. I think it looks cool, and I think it's effective, but when it does have times where the bolt gets stuck, it's pretty aggravating to try to get it free. I end up having to almost mortar it on the table or on the ground, which is certainly not ideal. I did have this muzzle brake on there for a little bit, and when I took it off, it seemed like it may have increased the reliability, but also maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say. So honestly, guys, I'm really kind of torn here. I mean, I love the look. I love the design. It's got a lot of cool, innovative features that it's bringing to the table, but it seems like so far, from my experience, the only way to run it is with really expensive ammo, and it's not reliable enough that I would recommend it for home defense. And for a range toy, I don't want to be using the most expensive ammo, and it's already one of the most expensive shotguns you can get. So for the price for a range toy, I wouldn't mind the price if it was a constantly reliable firearm that would be a ton of fun at the range. While it is a ton of fun at the range, only when it works, and the amount that I had to extract, failures to extract, that I had to use a screwdriver to remove shells that just weren't working, that honestly killed a lot of the fun for me. And I know a lot of people might be thinking, well, a lot of these, tactical shotguns, they're meant to be fired with things like buckshot and slugs, because they're combat shotguns. And yeah, I get that. But even in the manual and on the Fostech website, they advertise this as being able to shoot light loads down to 1,200 feet per second, which, by the way, this is a 1,200 feet per second load at 1 1/8 ounce shot, which is exactly what they reference as the minimum to cycle in the manual. And it wouldn't push the bolt at all. It was very soft shooting, but it was basically a bolt action at that point. So yeah, guys, I mean, I wanted to love this gun, but at this point, I really don't think I can recommend it, even as a range toy, unless you've just got a bunch of expensive, high-powered ammo that you want to burn. I gotta say, this is a very cool gun. It's got a lot of innovative designs. I definitely applaud Fostech for putting together such a cool option, but for me, I don't know. I'm honestly not even sure if I'm going to keep it. If I do, I'm just going to have to try to find some ammo that it runs. It was a ton of fun when it did run, but the amount of time that it was not running for me, it was honestly the majority of the range session today. It really holds back a lot of the fun factor when you have to be troubleshooting that often. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this thing at this point. I'm going to have to give it some thought, review the footage, and kind of give it some consideration over time. But that's all we got for you today. We got a lot more videos coming soon, so make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned. And thanks for stopping by.